Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Reshu's blog. So today we are going to see how we can complete the full face makeup using this single palette. Let's get into the video. So here I am starting with the skin preparation. I am going to use the Tea Tree Face Moisturizer from Plum, and this is the very important step before starting the makeup. We should moisturize our face, which is also going to work as a primer. So ultimately this is the key. If you set your base right, then definitely your makeup is going to last so long. I'm done with my skin prep and now I'm going to correct the pigmentations using this Mist Clear concealer. If you want to cover your pigmentations without using an orange corrector, then you would need a darker shade of concealer or the exact match to your skin tone. Here I am using a shade which is very close to my skin tone. Also it is very good enough to hide my pigmentations since it has a very cool undertone. I am targeting the places wherever I have pigmentation. So as I mentioned earlier, I have very much hyperpigmentations around my mouth. Also I am concentrating on my acne marks, which is quite visible, and now I am blending this concealer with my hands, which is very comfortable. Also it is blending very easily with my fingers. Also don't forget to conceal under your eyes if you have darkness, because that will change the whole look. And we don't need much concealer, use wherever it is required and blend it nicely, because it will crease if we over apply. And using one shade of darker concealer to hide the pigmentation will effectively neutralize it. Now I'm going to use this pack concealer to my whole face, which is very closer to my skin tone, because today I'm going to do a very simple and subtle look. Since this concealer has a very warm undertone, also have a little bit of yellowness to it, so it will give me a very brighter look, also gives me a skin like finish. Before this step you can set the base with a compact or a loose powder, but now I'm going to directly apply this and blend it together because I'm not going to move my base. But I better suggest you guys to first set your base. So once you apply your concealer, please set it with a loose powder or a compact powder of your preference. And now I'm going to blend the concealer with my foundation brush because it will evenly blend it out. This concealer is little bit thick in consistency, so we have to blend it very quickly, otherwise it will be difficult to blend it. And don't forget that if you are going to use concealer for all over your face, then definitely you need to blend it nicely. Also immediately set it with a loose or compact powder. If not, then there may be a chance that definitely it will get crease. For me, it has always creased under my eyes and around my mouth whenever I use a thicker concealer. So immediately after blending my concealer, I set it with a compact or loose powder so that it will reduce the creasing. So now I'm going to set this with a compact powder from K-Beauty in the shade Toffee. Since I am going for a natural subtle look, I don't want much coverage, so I am taking my powder brush and I am just going to take a little bit of powder and going to dust it all over my face. If you don't want the coverage at all, then you can prefer a translucent powder. Here I want a little bit of coverage, so I am using this compact. Once you set it with your compact powder, you can clearly see how my face has got mattified. But if you prefer a glow look, then you can also use a pearl powder that will give you the shine. So pearl powder is also a kind of loose powder, but it has little bit of shine to it. It is completely your choice and also depends on your skin type. If you're an oily skin person like me, then it is preferable to use a loose powder because that will not create a crease, because it will finely settle down in all the places. And there comes the star of the show, Swiss Beauty eyeshadow palette, and I am going to use this terracotta shade on my eyes to give a little depth. This is my most favorite shade. As you can see, I have almost completed it. This is a very beautiful shade and gives a very much natural look. If you are having a warmer undertone, then definitely this is going to complement you very good. To achieve a natural look, I am going to use this all over my eyes, not only in the crease area. And now I am going to use this plum shade as my blush. As you can see, this is such a pretty shade for a blush. I have always used this one. I have never used anything else since I got my hands on this. It is so pigmented and you need only a very little amount of product and you just need to blend it, and that's it. This one has become my most favorite since it gave me a very natural look and I always loved it. And next I am going to use this cool tone brown shade as my contour. So this will work really good as a contour because it is really pigmented. Also you can blend this very easily. And for highlighting I am going to use this golden shade. If you are having a dusky complexion, then this is going to give you a very beautiful sun-kissed look, a bronzed look. As you can see how beautifully it is giving a little bit of glow and warmth to my face, and I just love this. Now I am going to use this shade to brighten my under eyes, also to brighten wherever it is required. So this shade is always going unused because most of us don't use this for our eyes. Hence we can make use of this product in the alternative way such that it is not going waste. As you can see, this has instantly brightened up my under eyes and my high points. And next I am going to line my eyes using this Sugar Pop eyeliner. I am just going to draw a very basic winged liner. And I'm done with both of my eyes. Now I'm going to use this Faces Canada mascara to lift my eyelashes. And now I'm going to use this Faces Canada brown kajal as my lip liner. This is such a pretty brown shade which I cannot find in lip liners, so I have started using this as a lip liner. And I'm going to smudge it a little bit. And I'm going to use this Insight lip and cheek tint to my lips. This is giving me a more natural look, also it gets easily blends with the whole look. And here, this is the final look. I really love how it turned out. And this is the closer look. I really love how it all blends together to give a more natural look. And thank you so much for watching till the end. I really hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much. Keep supporting. Meet you guys in the next video. Bye.